touch me now. I'm just flying by. Yeah, I'm just flying by, away from them, and no one can see me now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over with you some baby lead weaning gear. Okay, so our family has been doing baby lead weaning for almost a month and a half. My little guy is almost 7.5 months old, and we decided to do baby lead weaning instead of the traditional weaning just because I felt like that was what was best for our family. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to make sure you have if you're planning on using any of these is a suction plate or bowl. Some people, when they start out, they don't use any plates or bowls. They just put the food right on the high chair table. I tried doing that once or twice with my son Bear, and what I found that is if his food wasn't in a plate or a bowl, he just took it and went like this and pushed it onto the floor. But when I gave him his food in a plate or a bowl, he ate it. I don't know why. But if you are planning on using any type of plate or bowl, I would recommend getting one that suctions to the high chair. I have heard good reviews on the Easy Peasy brand. There are a couple of different brands out there that are supposed to suction. The one that I have found that does the best job at suctioning to the high chair table is the Easy Peasy. They have a couple of different options. This is the smaller plate. They also have a bigger plate. Our high chair is not super big, so I needed the smaller plate to fit perfectly onto that table. Let's see if I can get closer. And it's supposed to suction to the surface, and this one has done the best job. There are times where I myself can't even pull this thing off. This has been the best brand that I have used so far for getting the job done. Now they have plates and they also have bowls. I recently bought him the bowl version because I serve him a lot of oatmeal, grits, soup, just little things that didn't really fit good in the plate. I needed a bowl, so I got him the smaller version of the bowl as well. Okay, the next thing that I have found that worked well for our family is the bibs. We do not use a traditional flat fabric bib. That would be a nightmare. I can't even imagine using that with doing baby lead weaning. So we use the silicone. This is the Tommy, is it Tommy Tippy? I don't know, or Tommy Tip, I don't really know. But we use this brand of the bib. It's silicone and it catches food as it falls. So far this has worked really well for us. He hasn't really had an issue of getting super messy unless it's like yogurt or mashed potatoes. And while I do like this, and I have found that it has been the best for us, I am thinking about getting the full body, just wearable bib where it goes on like a shirt. I haven't brought myself to buy it yet, but I am seriously thinking about it. This has been fine for what we've been doing, and it's easy to clean and easy to wash and put up. So this is what we use instead of the fabric, just plain flat bibs. I recommend getting something that catches food. The next thing that we have been using as far as utensils go, not everyone decides to do utensils until later on as the child grows up. We chose to do utensils even before we started doing baby lead weaning. We started giving him utensils to hold and to play with when he was 4 months old, I believe. It was either at the end of his 3rd month or right when he turned 4 months old. I started giving him these to just hold and to play with. These are actually disposable plastic utensils, but I didn't dispose them. I've been rewashing them and just reusing them. They were super cheap and they were easy for him to hold. He's been able to really grab onto these and feed himself the food on these very easily. We ended up buying him these Gerber Fun Pack utensils for Christmas, so I haven't given them to him yet. They're in a stocking, but we bought these the other day and I'm excited to get him to use them. They're pretty much the same length as the disposable ones that I have, but these are a better quality. So I don't really think he'll have a problem picking things up with them since they're fairly similar to the ones he has been using. Okay, the next thing that we have been using for this baby-led weaning journey is sippy cups. There's been two that we have really enjoyed. He has really done well with. One is the Dr. Brown's weighted straw cup. This actually comes with handles, but I took the handles off just because I'm not really giving it to him to hold by himself just yet. He hasn't really gotten that advanced yet, other than the Munchkin, which I'm going to show you in a minute. He can hold that one on his own. But this one is a weighted straw cup, and you can see it's a straw instead of a spout. And he does really, really well with this. He knows how to drink from it, and I usually put water in it. The second sippy cup that we have found that he has taken well to is the Munchkin 360. This one, it doesn't spill, so if he tips it over, it's not going to go everywhere, and he can hold it very well. So he does really well with this one too. This one I'll usually put formula in, and this one I usually use for water. And the last piece of gear that I would recommend having if you are going to be doing baby-led weaning is his high chair. I obviously could not drag that high chair all the way in his room to show you the live version of it, but we have been using the Phil and Ted's high chair. I recommend, and this will be in the tips video as well, to not have a high chair that you have to take the fabric off to wash it. You'll be washing that sucker all of the time. So I recommend getting something that is easy to wipe clean, that you don't have to have fabric on it to take it off and wash it all of the time. That is going to be the biggest headache ever. So the one that we have used that we found was reasonably priced for the quality that it is the Phil and Ted's high chair. Can you say hi? No, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. There's no food on it, so... Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped in some way if you are currently doing baby-led weaning or if you're thinking about doing baby-led weaning in the future. I hope this helps you. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I put out new videos every week. And give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a good day guys. Bye. Bye.